In a large riverside village, there lived a wealthy grain merchant who owned tall warehouses filled with rice and corn. The buildings were strong, the doors were thick, and guards watched at night. Yet the merchant had one hidden trouble. Pigeons had nested in the roof beams. They pecked at the sacks, scattered grain, and left dirt everywhere. The merchant felt ashamed that such small birds were ruining his grand business. Determined to end the problem, he bought a magnificent golden hawk from a distant breeder. The hawk was swift, proud, and trained to hunt with perfect focus. Within days, it chased away every pigeon. The sky above the warehouse became silent. Not a single feather drifted down. For the first time in months, the merchant walked through his stores without anger boiling inside him. But once the pigeons were gone, the hawk had little to do. It perched calmly on a wooden beam, eating the food given to it and resting in the sun. The merchant began to calculate expenses in his head. He saw only the meat the hawk consumed and the coins he had paid. Gratitude slowly faded. He forgot the damage the birds had caused and remembered only the cost of feeding a hunter with no prey. One afternoon, with a cold heart, the merchant opened the warehouse window and released the golden hawk. "Your work is finished," he said flatly. The hawk circled once in the sky and disappeared beyond the river. For few weeks, everything seemed peaceful. The merchant congratulated himself for being practical. He believed he had made a wise and efficient decision. Yet problems rarely vanish forever. Slowly the pigeons returned. First only a pair, then a flock. They rebuilt nests and pecked new holes in the sacks. Grain began spilling onto the floor again. The merchant grew frustrated and hurried back to the market. This time he bought a dark brown falcon. It was not as beautiful or costly as the golden hawk, but its eyes were sharp and watchful. The falcon began hunting, but not with complete devotion. It chased the pigeons loudly, caught one or two, and then paused. Sometimes it let a bird escape after a dramatic pursuit. It often dropped captured pigeons at the merchant's feet as proof of effort. The merchant felt reassured each time he saw feathers scattered on the ground. He praised the falcon for its bravery and rewarded it generously. What the merchant did not notice was that the pigeons never truly disappeared. The falcon kept their numbers small but alive. It understood that if the sky became empty again, it might be sent away just like the golden hawk. So it maintained a careful balance. Enough birds to create worry. Enough action to appear essential. The merchant remained dependent and grateful. Months passed, and the falcon grew comfortable. It received the best cuts of meat and a sheltered perch inside the warehouse. The merchant continued losing a little grain each season, but he felt secure because he saw a protector at work. In life, those who solve problems completely may become invisible once success arrives. Those who keep difficulties alive can appear indispensable. The golden hawk worked honestly and removed the threat, yet it was dismissed. The falcon preserved a trace of fear and secured its position. Remember this lesson. Do not discard loyalty once peace is achieved, and do not build your worth on keeping troubles alive.